Let's all start standing on our mats. We're going to find hip width distance with our feet. Feet are parallel, nice and grounded. Take a moment to just feel all four corners of your feet. And then we're going to place our hands at our heart center, palms together in a prayer position. And just close your eyes for a moment and scan your whole body, starting from your feet, going up your legs, through your hips, your back, and front body, all the way up through your shoulders and neck and through the crown of your head. You're going to just take a moment to continue to scan with your breath. And as you inhale, feel your breath come up through your body, releasing out through the top of your head. As you exhale, you'll ground down, finding the breath going all the way down, exiting through your feet. Then we'll take a moment to change our hands, placing one hand on our belly, one hand on our heart. You keep your eyes closed, and we're going to do our 4-count breathing. We'll inhale for a count of 4 through our nose, pause at the top for 1, and then exhale, count of 4 through our nose, pause at the bottom. We'll start by exhaling out our mouth, all our stale air. And then begin, inhale. Feel your lungs expand, pause at the top, and exhale through your nose. Pause at the bottom. Again, inhale through your nose. Feel your belly expand. Pause at the top, and then exhale through your nose. Feel your belly deflate completely, grounding down through your feet. Pause at the bottom for 1, and inhale again through your nose. Pause and exhale. Going at your own rhythm, go for a few more rounds. Slowing and deepening your breath. And then wherever you are, we'll meet at the bottom of your next exhale. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and drop your arms down to your side. Just do some shoulder rolls. Nice big circles with your shoulders. And then whichever direction, go ahead and change that out. If you're clockwise, or I should say forward circles or backward. Good, and then we'll drop our arms and shoulders and just turn our head all the way to the right. Chin over right shoulder. Take a few deep breaths here. Sitting up, standing nice and tall. And then back to center and all the way to the left, chin over left shoulder. Good, and then back to center and chin toward your chest, gazing down. Good, and then back to center and right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. You can use your hand to help draw the head towards your shoulder if you like. Breathing here in the whole left side of your neck. Being gentle, using your breath to help release any tension. And slowly release, bring your head back to center. Now left ear drops to left shoulder, stretching the right side of your neck. And you can take your hand to help draw the head towards your shoulder, ear, left ear towards left shoulder. And release, bring your head to center and just some small circular motions with your nose, creating little clockwise circles to start, and then slowly growing the circles. And coming back to center, and we'll do that in reverse. So small little circles with your nose going counterclockwise. And then growing your circles. Nice, and we'll meet back center, and we're going to prepare for sun salutations. So I'm going to give a little blurb on sun salutations. So the purpose of these, there's various types of sun salutations you can do, but in general, sun salutations are sort of a combination of breath and movement that builds internal heat and prepares your body for your yoga practice. So this is a flow of breath with movement, and it helps prepare your muscles for deeper and more engaged postures. These are great to do in the start of your day. A lot of times people will face the direction of the sun in the morning in the east, and if you do sun salutations in the evening, facing towards the west, hence the name sun salutation. So we're kind of saluting the sun. This is going to be a great way to warm up your body and clear some of the energy pathways as well. So the one we're going to do today is going to just be standing, and I'm going to guide us through these series of poses first, and then the next step will be to actually match those poses with your breath, which is a whole nother challenge. So we're going to break down the sun salutation. So everyone, we're going to stay standing with our feet hip width distance, slight little gap between your feet, not a big gap. And then we're going to start with our hands pressed together in the center of our chest in a prayer position. So from here, our first move will be to inhale and reach our arms by first bringing them out to our side with the palms out, facing out. Arms are straight out, and then you're going to continue to reach up, up, up towards the ceiling. Nice. Now our hands are overhead. From here, we're now going to bow forward. As you bow forward, your arms come out, almost like you're doing a swan dive. Arms will be out like a T, palms face down, and you're bowing forward. And you're not going to come very far, maybe just so that your head is just at your heart level. Okay, and your gaze is down. And then from here, you're going to stay in that position with your chest, but place your hands to rest on your thighs. Your arms are going to stay straight, and your hands are just pressing now on your thighs. Then you're going to keep a straight back here as you just press your hands into your thighs, keep your back straight. And this is called a forward fold. Okay? We would take a full breath here, and then on your next inhale, your arms are going to come back out in that T, and you're going to lift back up. So it's almost like a reverse swan dive, and you're going to reach your arms all the way back up to the ceiling. As you stand straight up And then on your final exhale, palms come together over your head and you draw the palms down into the front of your chest in the prayer position. And that brings you back to where we started. And then you would do that again and again and again, maybe, I don't know, 5 rounds. So I'm going to repeat that one more time, and then we're going to add in our breath. So you can try to follow along with the breath as well if you'd like. So from standing heart center, inhale, arms reach out and up overhead, straight out and up. Inhale, and then exhale, you're going to swan dive forward into that forward bow. Arms come out, and then eventually come all the way down to rest on your thighs. Take a full breath here. Inhale, keep your arms straight and pressed. Back is straight. Exhale, and then on your inhale, reach your arms back out to that T and continue to lift up. Arms raised back all the way to the ceiling. And as you lift your arms, you can gaze up as well. Palms then come together. Exhale down towards the middle of your chest in that prayer position. Nice, everyone. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do my best to guide us here through that series with our breath. Palms together, center of your chest. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, arms come out. Arms rest at your thighs. Inhale here for 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come out wide and tall. Arms come all the way up to the ceiling. As you finish your inhale, exhale, palms together, drawing them forward to the center of your chest. Good job. Inhale again, arms come out. All the way up to the ceiling. Gaze up. Exhale, lean forward, arms come out. Resting at your thighs. Forward fold. Pause here. Inhale. Press through your palms. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, arms come out. Gaze up, stand back up. As you inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms together. And center of your chest. One more time. Inhale, arms come out. Nice big inhale, arms overhead. Gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, arms swan dive all the way to your thighs. Gaze down, forward fold. Inhale here and exhale. On your next inhale, arms come out, reverse swan dive all the way up, flat back. Arms overhead, palms together, exhale, prayer position. Nice job, everyone. Sun salutations. From here, we're going to drop our arms and just roll out our ankles for a moment. Nice job. Rolling out both ankles, clockwise and counterclockwise. Good. And then we're going to take a nice big step back with our left foot so that we're in kind of a high lunge position. So your right leg is forward, left leg back. You're going to bend the right knee so that you're in kind of a 90-degree bend in that front leg. The back foot is going to be at about a 45-degree angle, and the back leg is straight. This is like those warrior one legs we did last week. And then from here, you're going to square your hips forward towards the front of your mat, and arms reach overhead. Pause here. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Arms are straight. This is warrior one. On your exhale, we're going to open our arms out wide, turn our body to the left, coming into warrior two. Arms extend parallel to the ground, palms face down. Right knee still stays bent 90 degrees. The back leg is straight. If you were to draw a line through the heel of your right foot, it would intersect with the instep of your left foot. That's the alignment. You're going to turn your head and gaze over your right fingertips. Ground down through your feet. Hold your arms out here in equal direction, forward and back. Find that middle ground. This is warrior two. Then from warrior two, we're going to come into reverse warrior. Drop the back arm to rest on the back thigh. Inhale, reach the front arm overhead. And then continue to reach it towards the back of your mat. Palm faces down. You're creating a little arc with that right arm. Creating a nice stretch in the side body. You can drop your gaze down or overhead. This is reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee. Back leg is straight. And on your next breath, we're going to come forward into extended side angle. We're going to drop the front forearm to rest on the front thigh. Inhale the back arm up and over so that now the left arm is reaching forward. Palm faces down, going the same direction as that front foot. Palm is reaching, stretching out the whole left side of your body. And this is extended side angle. Okay, my music is wanting to go nuts here. Now, from here, we're going to inhale, come back up to warrior two. Arms are out wide. And slowly drop your arms down and step your feet together at the front of your mat. Nice. Everyone, now we're going to switch sides. We're going to take a nice big step back with our right foot. And the left foot is in front. Nice deep bend in the left knee, 90-degree angle. The back foot should be about 45-degree angle. Back leg is straight. You're going to start by having your hips face forward for warrior one. Arms come up overhead. Nice job. Few breaths here, and then we're going to open our arms, turn our bodies to the right into warrior two. You can reposition that back foot if needed. The left knee is going to be still 90-degree bend. Back leg is straight, arms out to a T, palms face down, gaze over your front left arm. Equal reach in both arms. This is warrior two. From warrior two, we come into reverse warrior. Drop the back arm, rest on the back of the right thigh. Inhale that front arm overhead. Continue to reach the left arm up and over towards the back wall, creating a nice side arc with the left side, stretching out the left side. Gaze either down or towards the ceiling, whatever is better for your neck. Keep that bend in the front leg. Few breaths in reverse warrior. And then from reverse warrior, we come into extended side angle. You're going to shift your weight forward to drop the left forearm to rest on the top of the left thigh. Then your right arm reaches up and over towards the front. Palm faces down. Your right arm is reaching in the same direction as your front toes. Arm is as straight as it can be, continuing to reach forward. Leaning over, resting your left forearm on your left thigh. Nice. This is extended side angle. Inhale, slowly come back up, coming to warrior two one last time, arms straight out in a T, palms face down. And then inhale your legs straight, step your feet together. We're done with our warrior poses. And now we're just going to take a moment to take some high knee marches. So drawing your knees up towards the ceiling as you march in place. You want to add in some arms here. You can draw opposite elbow towards opposite knee as you march. So it's a little bit of a twist. So left elbow towards right knee, right elbow towards left knee. Keep your torso upright and try to lift your knees towards your elbows as you march in place. Maybe about 3 more on each side. Once you're done, take a moment to find your balance one last time, and we'll make our way to either a table or a wall for some standing exercises that require balance. So we'll start with bringing, this one is kind of for your hamstrings. You're gonna, this call it, I don't know, there's probably a proper term for this, but I like to call them butt kicks, because you're just going to kick your right heel towards your glute, bend your right knee, deep bend. As you do that, you're just going to be balancing on that left leg, so you'll probably want to hold on to something. You're going to kick the right heel towards the right glute and then release. Do about 10 to 20 of these on your right side. Right foot kicks to glute and release. Balancing on your left leg, and then we'll switch, do the same thing on the left. So it's an actual kick back. Not so much of a lift, more of a kick. Good. And then when you're ready, you remember to switch sides. Left heel kicks to left glute, left knee, nice deep bend as you kick, and then release the leg down. Go however fast or slow as you like. Bouncing on your right leg. Try for the same number on this side, working the left hamstring. And then once you're finished, we'll come back to the right leg and do our forward leg lifts. So the right leg is going to lift forward and up. Keep the leg as straight as you can, and balance here on your left leg as you just do a kind of a high kick, but make it controlled. So you want to slowly lift the leg up and back down. Keep your torso steady. Press through your heel. Leg as straight as it can be. About 10 to 15 on the right. Feeling that burn in the left leg as well. It takes a lot of strength to stabilize here. Once you're done with the right, switch and do the same thing. Leg lifts with the left leg. Kick your left leg forward and up. Press through the left heel. Flex through your feet as you kick forward and up, bouncing on your right leg. Same number on this side. Nice job. Using your breath here to help keep you focused. Then we'll switch back to the right side for one final exercise where we swing our leg out to the side and down. So this is the side leg lifts. Right side to start. Both your feet stay parallel. I'm just going to lift the right leg out to the side and down. 10 to 15 times. Keep your torso steady. Try not to bob from side to side. Using your balance here, stay balanced on your left leg as you lift and lower the right leg out to the side and down. And then you'll switch sides, same thing with the left leg. Feet stay parallel to one another as the left leg reaches out to the side and down. Leg stays straight. Balancing on the right leg. Ooh, feel the burn here. Once you're done with your leg lifts, we'll meet back on our mat, standing for our posture poses. So once you're done with your leg lifts, we'll be standing on our mat for the W's, Y's, and T's, and some little arm circles at the end. So this is best done all in succession without dropping your arms. So if you don't remember the Y's, W's, and T's, you can listen to my description. Otherwise, just go right into it and try your best to do maybe 15 of each all in a row without stopping. If you don't remember the Y's, W's, and T's, I will be guiding you through them right now. So remember the leg positioning here. You're in a kind of a seated position. Bent knees, booty back, chest forward. That's very important. Get that positioning with your legs and chest. And then reach your arms overhead, making that Y shape. YMCA. Arms up overhead, straight alongside your ears. Palms face one another. Then you're just going to pulse it. Pulse the arms, back, release, back, release. The arms stay straight for this. This is Y's. Booty back, chest forward, sink your hips in that imaginary chair as your arms straight overhead, pulsing for 10 to 15 to 20 of the Y's. Remember, you're going to try to go straight into the W's from here. If you don't remember the W's, you keep the same positioning with your legs, and all you do differently now is draw your arms out wide, 90-degree bend, making those cactus goalpost arms with the palms facing out. And then inhale, arms overhead, straight up, palms out. Exhale, cactus goalpost arms. Inhale, overhead. Those are the W's. So you're going straight into those for about 10, 15, 20. Keep that booty back, chest forward, sink your hips, smile more, laugh more. Then remember from the W's, straight into T's. For T's, you can stand up straight, arms out to a T, parallel, palms face the ceiling, and you're just pulsing the arms back, release, back and release. Arms stay straight, pulsing. They stay on a parallel plane to the ground, and they're just pulsing back and forward, but not too, more of the position, you're gonna get more of the exercise by pressing your arms back. It's not a big motion here. These are the T's, working the shoulders. And then last but not least, you go straight into arm circles, baby backward arm circles. Hopefully your arms haven't fallen off yet. You got about 15 of these baby backward arm circles. And then once you're done with that, you get to drop your arms. Woo! Your little wings can fall off. Shake it out. Now you all earned the mat. So go ahead and lay down on your mat. It's going to feel so good. Coming down all the way onto our back. Moment to draw your knees in towards your chest. Hands can rest on the front of your shins and just rock from side to side. Massage your low back on the mat. Maybe create some little circles with your knees, clockwise and counterclockwise. Nice, and then from here, we're going to draw the right knee in towards our chest and allow the left leg to drop down. Hands interlace around the front of the right shin. Just draw that knee to the outside of your right rib cage. And then from here, we're going to do our figure four. So bend the left knee, place the outside of the right ankle on the top of the left thigh. Draw the left knee towards you so that you can now put your right hand through the inner thighs. Clasp your hands around the back of the left hamstring. If you can't reach, or if you can't interlace your hands around the back of the thigh, just hold on to a piece of fabric of your clothing. And then just continue to draw the left knee towards you as your right knee presses away. Figure four, head is resting on the ground, chin towards chest. Nice deep stretch in the right hip flexor and right hip. Good, and then slowly release your legs down. And you'll take the left knee, draw the left knee in towards the outer left rib cage. Hands are interlaced around the front of the left shin. Releasing any tension in your face or jaw. Take a moment. Continue to breathe in your left hip flexor. And then from here, we'll come into figure four stretch. Bend the right knee, place the outer left ankle to rest on the top of the right thigh. Weave your left hand through the inner thighs and clasp your hands around the back of the right thigh, holding on to that right hamstring if you can. Otherwise, just holding on to a piece of fabric anywhere your hands can rest on your right leg. Draw the right knee towards you as you press the left knee away. Head rests on the mat, chin towards chest. Breathing now into the left hand, the left hip. Nice deep stretch in that left hip. Nice, and then slowly release your legs. Keep a bend in your knees and place the soles of your feet flat on the ground. We're going to just do some hip raises here. So it's like you're coming up into bridge pose and then lowering back down. So it's going to be more of a dynamic movement here. To get your positioning to start, see if you can dust your fingertips on the back of your heels. So if you need to move your feet or your hips forward, whatever you need to do so that your hands are close enough to your heels. Feet hip width distance parallel. And then arms are going to be alongside you with the palms pressed down into the mat. On your inhale, and your head and everything else is resting down on the ground. On your inhale, you lift your hips up towards the ceiling for bridge pose. And then on your exhale, you lower back down. Inhale, lift your hips, engage your booty, engage your inner thighs. On your exhale, you lower back down one vertebra at a time, all the way down back on the ground. And then again, inhale, lift your hips up. Press down through your feet. Engage your inner thighs. Think about holding some sort of block or pillow between your inner thighs. And then on your exhale, lower your hips back down. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips. Press down through your hands. Press down through your feet. On your exhale, lower all the way back down. Nice job. And then allow your knees to fall all the way to the left. Arms come out wide. Windshield wiper your knees from left to right, letting them fall from side to side. And keep your shoulder blades down on the ground, arms out wide, palms face the ceiling. Just allow your knees to fall from side to side, giving your back a nice little twist. Good. Bring your knees back to center. Go ahead and place the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out wide. You're creating a little butterfly diamond shape with your legs. Then from here, you're going to crunch. We're going to do some abdominal crunches. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders and reach your hands towards your feet. You're going to sit up, reach forward, and then lower back down. Lift and lower. Little abdominal butterfly crunches, working your lower abdominals, lifting and lowering. See if you can do at least 10 of these. As you lift up, gaze up, reach your arms forward towards your feet, and then lower your head and neck and shoulders all the way back down. Knees are falling out to the side, feet pressed together. Lift and lower. Breathe. Breathe again. Continue to breathe. Working your abs here. If you need to support your head and neck, you can also put your hands behind your head. Keep your elbows out wide and lift and lower as well. Nice job, everyone. Maybe you got another 3 more in you. Go ahead and finish up wherever you're at. And then we're going to bring our legs overhead. Rest your head back down. Legs straight up overhead. Towards the ceiling, I should say, not overhead. So legs straight towards the ceiling. And then you're just going to lower the right leg down, tap the heel, and lift back up. And then left leg, lower the left heel down, tap the floor, and lift back up. Right leg down and up, left leg down and up. If you need a little more support under your lower back, go ahead and lift your hips and place your hands underneath your glutes, under your booty, with the palms down. Otherwise, just continue to lift and lower your legs one at a time. Right leg lowers, then comes back up. Left leg lower, then back up. See if you can do about 5 on each leg. Using the strength of your core to lift that leg right back up towards the ceiling. Nice job, you guys. Working your core and your abs. And then once you are feeling the burn, you can take a rest, bring your legs all the way back down. And then we're going to roll over onto our stomach. Once you're all the way on your stomach, We're going to come into Sphinx pose. Arms are going to be bent. You're resting on your forearms. Elbows stacked underneath your shoulders. Forearms parallel to one another with the palms flat down on the ground. Your legs will come together behind you, straight behind you, creating one tail with your legs. This is Sphinx pose. You're lift up through your chest, press down through your forearms, and breathe here in your low back. Nice compression in your low back. Just a little back bend, a few more breaths here. And then slowly lower down. Take a moment to just rest your head in your hands. Turn your head to one direction. Elbows are bent, hands stacked on one another, and just rest your head for a moment. We're going to prepare for everyone's favorite pose, Superman, superhuman, super person, superwoman. So for this one, you have options. I'll talk you through the first of which would be the complete super person pose, where your arms hover in front of you straight out with the palms facing one another as your legs hover behind you, straight behind you, arms up, legs up. At the same time, lift up through your chest, gaze down, and hold. That's because you're flying now. Now, many of you can't do that. That's fine. If you can't do that, then just try for your arms. Lift up through your arms and your chest and hold. If that's not available, try for your legs. Legs up, hovering up and back, and maybe you can even just hover your chest up. So those are options. Wherever you're at, remember to breathe, because this one's tough. You're going to hold it for maybe 5 breaths. You're holding Superwoman, Superman. Reach in opposite direction. Toes point back, fingers reach forward, legs straight, arms straight. Nice job, you guys. And then you can come all the way down. Again, rest your head in your hands and breathe. Nice. From here, we're going to roll onto our left side and just rest your head in your hand by bending your left elbow, kind of like you're lounging on the beach. We're rolled over onto our left side. Head rest in left hand. You're resting up on your left elbow. And then from here, you're going to bend your knees so that your knees are stacked on top of one another. And then you're just going to lift the top knee up towards the ceiling and lower back down. These are little clamshells, working the outer right glute. The right hand can kind of stabilize you wherever you want to put it, help you balance here. And you're just going to continue to lift and lower the top knee up and down. You'll start to feel the burn on the outer right glute. Breathe, building strength. Then once you've done about 10 or 15 of the clamshells, you will transition into straight legs. And we'll do final leg lifts here, where your right leg lifts up to the ceiling and back down. We're still just resting our head and our hand on our left elbow. Right hand stabilizes, legs are straight, lift and lower the top right leg towards the ceiling and back down. 10 to 15, and Once you are done with leg lifts on the right side, you'll roll over all the way onto your right side. We'll do the same thing. Clamshells, with your top leg now being your left leg. You're gonna keep the knees bent. Your ankles can stay together and you're just lift and lower the left knee, creating like a little clamshell here. Lift towards the ceiling and back down. Rest your head and your right hand rest on your right elbow and right side as you lift and lower the left knee up and down. Clamshells with the left leg. And then you'll come into straight leg lifts on this side as well. Bring your legs out straight. And then you'll just lift the left leg towards the ceiling and back down. Use your left hand to help stabilize you here. Nice, steady, mindful movements. Lift and lower. Same number on this side. And then once you're done with your leg lifts, you're going to come back onto your stomach and then come onto your hands and knees. Once you're on your hands and knees, just wag your hips from side to side and then create some circles. Shift your weight forward and back, whatever feels good. Making some organic movements here. Maybe get your head and neck involved as well. Then we're going to take a moment to stretch out our wrists. Go ahead and move your hands so that your fingers are facing towards you. So my fingers are going to have to go out to face the outside edges of my mat and then continue to twist around. Now the inside of my wrist is facing the front of the mat. And we're just going to stretch out our wrists here. You can shift your weight, maybe a little forward or back, whatever feels good, side to side. Nice, and then bringing your hands back to forward. Now we're going to flip our palms so that we're resting on the tops of our hands. So now my weight is on the top of my hand and my palms are facing the ceiling. This one feels weird. It's okay. And breathe into your wrists for this one. Nice. And then slowly come onto your knuckles. Just kind of move around so that you can lift and lower onto your knuckles, and releasing any tension here. Good. And then we're going to come into bird dog. So you can stay on your knuckles or you can put your hands flat on the mat. Right leg reaches back, left arm reaches forward. And then you can also add in the elbow to knee by bending the right knee, bend the left elbow, draw the knee to elbow towards the center of your body, and then extend back out. Left arm reaches forward, right leg back. You can also just hold the pose in a static bird dog. Left arm reaches forward, straight out, parallel to the ground as the right leg reaches back. Hovering off the ground, point through the toes. Use your core to stabilize here, resting on your left knee and your right hand. Gaze is down. Breathing here. Nice job, everyone. Once you're done with this side, you'll come and switch over. So So now you'll come back to tabletop and then reach the left leg back, point through the left toes, right arm reaches forward, opposite direction, and hold that there or draw the elbow in to meet your knee. Right elbow, left knee, in towards the midline. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Inhale, touch, exhale, extend. Gazes down to keep length in your neck. For dog, you can also just be holding that pose by having your arms straight out and leg straight back. Wherever you're at, take a few more breaths. Nice job, everyone, and we'll come back to tabletop. Rock your hips one more time, side to side, and then make your way onto your back one more time. Give yourself one more hug. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Telling yourself something kind, finding gratitude. From here, we'll drop the left leg all the way down. Take the right knee and draw it across your body and over to the left. Supine twist. Right arm reaches out wide, palm faces the ceiling. The left hand can help draw the right knee towards the mat. Right shoulder blade stays down on the ground as you turn your head toward your extended right arm. Supine twist. Nice little twist in your spine. Take about 3 deep breaths here. On the bottom of your next exhale, we'll come back to center. Drop your right leg down, switch out your legs. Left knee in towards your chest. Allow the left leg to come all the way across and over to the right. Left arm out to the side, palm faces the ceiling. Right hand draws the left knee towards the ground. Left shoulder down on the ground as you turn your head toward your extended left arm. Supine twist on the opposite side. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. On the bottom of your next exhale, into our final relaxation pose. Bring your arms down at your side. Legs come down straight. Allow yourself to take up as much space as you need. Take a moment to get comfortable. Maybe place a pillow or a blanket under your head. Arms resting at your side. Allow your feet to fall out wide. Palms face the ceiling. Close your eyes and again, tap into your breath. Feeling the rise and fall of your stomach and your chest with each inhale and exhale. Lying here in stillness, letting go of anything that occurred earlier or that still has to happen. Being more present in this moment. Allowing your breath to keep you present here on your mat. A little quote from Oliver Wendell Holmes. I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. I'll repeat that. Oliver Wendell Holmes, quote, I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. With that, we will wiggle our fingers and our toes and bend our knees, place the soles of our feet on the earth. Roll over to your favorite side, going slowly and mindfully. Take your way back to seated. And keep your eyes closed and bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll take one nice deep breath together. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. You can open your eyes, bring your arms out wide. Huge virtual hug, namaste. And then hug yourself while you're at it. Thanks everyone for coming today and being so willing to partake in all of these twists and turns.